So we took a little approach to Siddhartha's realization and why he realized that in the historical context of his time was a breakthrough. In today's episode, I want to share with you about the importance of the first sermon and what exactly did Buddha teach. My name is Reverend Hirosato Yoshida, and I am a sotozen priest. If this is your first time, thank you for coming by. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. In this little series, I'll be going over our founder, Shakyamuni Buddha's life and his teaching. So going back to the moment when Siddhartha became awakened, Siddhartha realized that what he had realized is far advanced and difficult to understand. And after several weeks, in some text it says 49 days, of thinking about whether he should share the teaching or not, Brahma, the protector of the Dharma, is said to have come down to persuade Siddhartha to teach. Finally, Siddhartha decided to share the teachings to the 5 companions that he thought would have the potential to understand what he had experienced. So he knew that the 5 companions went to Sarnath and went after them to share what he learned. When he arrived, the 5 companions doubted that Siddhartha had awakened, as they had the impression of him as a failure. However, they gave Siddhartha one chance to speak, which became known today as Siddhartha, or the Buddha's first sermon. Siddhartha explained to them about the middle way, Four Noble Truths, and the Eightfold Path. They soon realized that Siddhartha did truly awaken, and of course, they decided to become Siddhartha's first disciple. I had the experience of traveling through India, following Siddhartha's footsteps, and visiting Sarnath. When I went, that was a few years ago, standing at the location where Siddhartha had first given his first sermon, I could slightly understand what it meant for the people in India at the time to go through the trouble of wanting to liberate from the suffering. He heard that his companions were near the town of Varanasi in Sarnath. I visited the ancient ruin of Sarnath, where it is said that this is where Buddha gave his first sermon. And there were only 5 companions that he trained together, and a bunch of deers that would listen to what he said. If you are interested in seeing my vlog or the video trip to India, please click the little eye right there. Up in the corner are the link below. Anyways, going back to the topic of this video, his sermon explained the fundamental reasons of why we suffer, explained in the Four Noble Truths why we suffer in such ways, and how we can be more attentive to the reality, explained in the middle way, and finally realizing the way in which one can liberate from the suffering, which is explained in the Eightfold Path. In the end, Siddhartha was able to make his 5 companions follow and learn from Siddhartha. So this concludes to this week's episode. I hope you were able to understand a little bit about what exactly was taught at the first sermon. The important things we'll be discussing: the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path. I'll be talking about that in the following videos, but for this episode, I wanted to explain to you or tell you about the little history or the little story of how Siddhartha went out and did his first sermon. In the next episode, I'll go into explaining the Four Noble Truths. And if you found this video to be helpful in any way, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more of these content. Also, I have our temple homepage link below. If you would consider making any donation, we can do so by clicking the link below. I hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend, and I will see you at the next episode. Thank you.